All right, so quick update on the markets. Last week I mentioned I was looking or anticipating a drop in Germany. So I said something about this being a good sign that we're going to see a drop. And I think we had this, and we were around about here last week. And I mentioned, okay, I want this to come up a bit more above this area, and then I'll be looking for this a sell on this. Well, this did come up, but it came up way too strong, so it essentially voided this. What we have now is the buyers who have pushed up above the previous high, and they've done it so far in two pushes. Now, looking at this from a higher time frame, I do think there is a chance or a likelihood that this still wants to come down and turn, right? But it's going to take a bit longer. And what we have now so far is push up, push up, push up. If this is another push up, we'll be considering this push up versus this one, which will be great, because if in the weeks, or not weeks, days to come, actually no, weeks to come, this will take weeks, we see prices hovering around this area, it will be a good sign that this move up has completed, and this is the follow-up move to it. I say that to say, so let me backtrack a little. This push up, we know it ended because of this pullback, right? This push up, I'm anticipating it to have ended here. To confirm, what I want is prices to either hover around or potentially come down even more to test this area one more time. Because of the way this has moved, I'm thinking it's more likely that price will hover, I should say. This is an interesting area. I do think it will hold for some time, and some time will result to hovering, i.e. a range around this area. In any case, whether we have a range or we have this come down, what I want now is to confirm that this move has indeed ended. Right now, I'm anticipating it has ended, and it's done so here, roughly. So we had this push up and then this pullback. And now what we have now is another push up. On this time frame, the hover will be around about here. So if prices keep on playing around here, let me move this slightly. So if we have something like this, it will be a really good sign that prices are going to turn, and it will confirm that this move indeed has ended because of this pullback. So Germany right now just need to wait and acquire more data on this. My eye on this coming week is FTSE, because FTSE is lagging behind Germany and behind Wall Street. On both Germany and Wall Street, prices have reached and gone past this area, whereas here on FTSE, it hasn't even gone past, or it hasn't even gone past this. It just spiked up and down. For this coming week, what I'd like to see is prices come down lower than here. So if prices come down to around about between here and here, it will be brilliant. because it'll be a great opportunity to get in on the buy and take this all the way up. When this comes up, it's going to come up with strength. Because it's lagging behind, it's going to come up to catch up with the other markets. It's going to come up with strength to catch up with the other markets. So if you imagine when FTSE, here's another reason why I think we're going to see a range. When FTSE comes up with, let me backtrack. When FTSE comes down, this will also come down. And when FTSE comes up with strength, this would not be very strong, and it will hover around this area, whilst FTSE, or should I say, given FTSE the time to catch up. So we have this come down past here, and it'll give FTSE the chance to come up to at least the 7,900 level, most likely going past it. And then FTSE itself will also need some more time for all of this move to be digested. So that's what I'm anticipating for this coming week. I think also on FTSE we've had this move, and I think now this move has officially ended. It's very clear to see now, especially with this and this, but the buyers are not yet strong enough to make a move all the way to this level, which is why they need to come down at least past here. I wouldn't be surprised if prices come to more closer to down here, because they need to buy where the buyers were last strong. Let me clear this up. Buyers were not strong here, even though they pushed it up past this SNR. They didn't stay up there, they came straight down. So it tells me that this area is not strong, and the last strong area, i.e. the last area where buyers were at, is down here. So I'm very much looking for prices to come lower than this level, this SNR, and more inclined to this level before it comes up. It wouldn't surprise me if it spikes down and then pushes up. Now, time-wise, I think this is most likely going to be around Wednesday. There is a news announcement. Now, for this to drive up, right, there is a need for fuel, if you like, something within the real world which drives buyers to buy. And you can look at it in terms of this didn't come up when the other two markets, when Germany and Dow came up, this didn't come up with strength, because this market, buyers are waiting for the news announcement in this coming week, which I believe is Wednesday. It might even be Wednesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, one of them. When that does happen, this is when we'll see the big push up. Let's go into a lower time frame and just fine tune where the buyers are. Okay, so even here, they weren't very strong, right? They pushed up. They're stronger than these sellers, but not by much. So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if prices does come lower than here. If I were to give a range, I'd say between here and here is where I want prices to come down. Now, when prices does start to come down, when they go past this level, I'll be paying attention. When they reach the 7,500, between 7,500 and 7,450, I'll be paying close attention to see how the buyers respond. What I would like is for sellers to come down with strength, but very little volume. And in fact, the lower they come down, the better. If they spike down lower, it'll be even better. because then when they start to come up, I can use a bit of data on the lower time frame and jump in on this push up, either at the 7450 level or at the very least the 7500 level, at the very latest I should say. And this will give a very nice amount of space. So if you imagine grabbing it from there, you have from there all the way to 7900. So that's what from 75, is that 50? Yeah, 7500, right? So you have 1, 2, 3, a 400 point move. That's going to happen within a few days when it does happen. This will be a very nice move indeed. A very, very nice one. Also considering this has a very strong likelihood of going past 7900 because, yeah, there we go. This is actually the high point where prices will want to push up to before it turns over. So between here and here. Because prices are run by here as the highest point, when this move happens, the buyers are going to want to go to challenge these guys, and because it's right in the middle, they'll most likely want to make a higher high, beat this high, which will mean prices will be looking to come up to here. So if all of this is correct or true, when prices come up, we're looking at up to the 7900 at least, potentially 8100, conservatively 7900. Potentially you can aim for, I think the 8100 will be a bit too extreme, but depending on how strong prices come up, you can even wait until it gets to the 8000 level here before we start to see a pullback. What I wouldn't want is to wait until or reach the 7900, hold on to it, get a pullback, and have to wait additional days before another push up. So what I'd want is to grab this move whenever it happens and just hold on to it until it ends, with the target being 7900. So yeah, that is what I'm anticipating. Let's quickly have a look at the higher time frame on here. Yeah, see, this wants to move reads there and there, exactly what I explained in the lower time frame. And right now, all this coming week, we're just waiting for this to pull back and get a nice entry to take this all the way up. This will be brilliant. So although Germany didn't come down when I anticipated, I do think when this does come down, there's a very nice amount of space for this to come down, because this is looking to come down all the way down to where this line is right here. It's not ready yet. It's going to take several weeks. In that space of time, there is an opportunity to grab this. And this is a nice move. A very, very nice move. All right, I'll leave it there for now. I will have a video either I'll have a video whenever this this move happens, which I think will be Wednesday/Thursday at the latest, and this will be a move that spans next week and all the way to the following week, if not a bit more. But yeah, whenever the move happens or is about to happen, I'll make another video just to document it and see whether this pans out. There are several truths that needs to be in place for this to happen, but I do think there is a very strong likelihood of this happening this week. I'm 90% sure. Once I see prices come down past here, again, I'll be looking very closely at this. I'll be stalking it. Yeah, I think, let me, one last time, let's go on to, yeah, I think when prices go past the 7560 level, it'll be a case of watching it closely. Okay, see, prices, these guys could be the ones that push it up. Yep, which is exactly, yeah, because they are the last strong players, not these guys. They weren't very strong. You see, these guys here, the 7550 level, they made attempts here, there, and there. And with all their attempts, they weren't able to push it, which means this level is no longer strong, and sellers are going to come down and crash past it, which will mean the next strong level is this guy, potentially here. It depends, which is what I said earlier, right? So between the 7500 and 7450 level, I think that's what I said. Yep, between here will be the entry point. Hopefully prices come even lower. What I would like is a spike down to 7450. But if there's an opportunity, depending on the timing, if there's an opportunity that's more closer to this level than this level, take this level, because you don't want to miss out on this trade. When it happens, it's going to happen quickly, similar to what happened in Germany with this blast. We're gonna see something like that, but even stronger on FTSE. All right, I'll leave it there for now. I'll have a video at some point during the week before Friday. I'll have a video either Tuesday, Wednesday, and or Thursday. I'll have another video to update. All right, I'll leave it there for now. Bye for now.